Alright guys, so it's always Extreme Fishing Channel here today, and I will be reviewing the Curado DC. I just got this in a couple weeks ago. This is the left hand 8.5 to 1 gear ratio, so this brings in around 36 inches per turn, and it drags around 13 pounds, weighs around 7.8, 7.9 ounces. So it's a little bit on the heavier side, but for a reel with DC braking system, it's really great. And the Curado DCs and the Metanium DC were released this year in the US market, so they're the first to be DC reels to be released to the US market, because all the other DC reels have been mainly in the Japan market. Like you got the Aldebaran DC and the Artemis DC over there. So this is a reel from Shimano, and I just got this in. I've caught some fish with it, and I lost some fish with it already. So far, I'll just do a quick review of it. So the braking system, you got 4 settings. So you got the first one, which is basically the brakes on its lightest setting, and as you go up, the brake gets heavier and heavier. And you, like from the difference between 1 to 4, you can definitely tell. Like you can feel the brake applying itself more, and then also you can open it here. And it'll give you a quick look. So that's basically what it looks like in there, and that's just a spool. It's basically what it looks like inside of the reel. So it's you don't see much, but you know, you can definitely hear the technology there. It's still got that nice DC whine that all the other DC reels have. Some people say it's a little bit quieter, but I mean, I think it's pretty much about the same sound as every other DC reel, and it's really great. I have it paired up with a 7'1" medium Falcon Buco micro guide, rated for a ½ ounce. And I have it on there with a 1/4 ounce Strike King Bitsy Jig black and blue with a black and blue trunk. Because in the pond behind me, it rained here pretty good yesterday, so the water's a little bit darker, so I want to go with those darker colors. So basically, this reel is shaped just like a Curado K. This different color scheme, and it says Curado DC on the side there. It has micro modular gearing, and it's got, you know, the bigger handle that they've been introducing on their reels recently with nice knobs. They feel really good in your hand, and also when you're cranking fish to the boat, it is great. You can power fish in pretty decently, but then the drag is really smooth on here. So if you're doing finesse-ier applications, you can do that as well with this reel. I will go over this, like I'll see if I can catch some fish. I'll do some different casting with this with different lures, show you the distance, show you the different brake settings and how that affects it. So with these brake systems, through 1 through 4, some of these settings are made for like specific types of line, like mono and braid and floral. But I pretty much run my DC reel on 2. I find it's the best at 1. If you're using heavier lures, it's great. It'll cast really, really far. That's maximum distance for you. If you're running 4, you know, that's when you're skipping under docks with, like, say, you know, a mag draft or a jig or chatterbait, something along those lines, which is great. And of course, there's airplanes going over. We got an airport near here, and they're showing off some old airplanes. I'll just wait for that to go by. Okay, so pretty much my review so far for this reel is that it's great. The only negative thing I've had about it is the thumb bar. It feels a little cheap, a little plasticky, and if you go far enough down, the spool will release without even clicking. So that's the review for so far. Alright guys, I'm going to be doing some casts with the Curado DC, so you guys can hear the whine of it, and I have my brake setting on 2 right now, so second to lowest setting, so I get good casting distance, yet the brakes are still applied. I haven't caught a fish yet. The fish are kind of finicky, and they're short striking everything pretty much. So right now I'm just using the 1/4 ounce Strike King Bitsy Jig, black and blue trunk on the back. See if you can hear that DC whine. And I mean, it casts super far, and the good thing about the DC braking system is it helps make that you know, your casting consistent, so it isn't like you get some casts that are far and then you'll have some casts that are shortened because the bait caster just overruns itself. You guys can hear that DC whine. It's a really great sound. You'll get used to it, even though you may complain, you know, if a reel sounds noisy or whatever. You know, you get used to the sound, and it sounds pretty good. It isn't like an annoying sound either. It's just a nice little tone that it has. You know, it makes the reel got a little bit of an overrun there. My bad for not thumbing it. But it's a pretty pleasant sound. It isn't like it's, you know, too high pitched where, you know, you find it annoying after a while, and it isn't like the sound of a bad quality bait caster either. It's a pretty good quality bait caster.
So fish MFTTV, using low beef on the side of it. You catch a fish on there. It's going to be
Well, I mean, if you cut it up, you know, it'd be like a pork chunk.
Yeah.
What if I cat it?
Oh no, my bad. What, it won't go down?
No, it was
oh no.
wrapped around it's all wrapped up in my mind.
Was that your fish? Oh, there we go. This is chunk.
Alrighty. So, fish on the Black & Blue Bitsy jig. It's a better one of the day. You know, he's a nice fish.
On the end of that?
What?
You got beef on that jig?
No, I got a salty, plasticky chunk. Black and blue. Pretty sure beef isn't black and blue, but, you know, it's a better fish. A little fatter. What we're looking for.
A little beefier.
Alright. I thought I was gonna catch it.
Gotta fill up the water.
Oh, damn.
Stop.
Damn it.
There we go. They're stacked right here. They're absolutely stacked. Ben, I'm telling you. There you go. Subscribe to Jake's Fishing channel. Fishin MFT. I don't know what I changed it like 3 times. But beautiful pond bass. Farm pond bass. Vinny and some bees.
There we go. Alright, so this is a small little largemouth on the Black & Blue jig. Kind of choked it. This is different from most of the shucks we've been getting today. Most of the shucks have been, you know, short. Come on, bud. Work with me, not against me. Okay. See a small little largemouth, you know, nothing too crazy.
Subscribe to this guy right here. Sully's Fishing channel right there. We gotta help him out. He's doing a Curado DC review, and he's a stick, so it goes up.
go, first cast. Small little guy. Hit the black and blue. Yeah. Come on, fish.
Now that's a lot of damage!
That's what you don't do. You don't cast with bushes and trees behind you like that, otherwise. What? Well then. Shit. Don't let him go, Ben.
I caught him with my hands. I caught one with my hands, guys.